All right, so we're going to be making a codex for the Mayan Achievements project. And to make our codex, or what a codex was, this is what the Mayans wrote all of their information and their histories down in. And you can see a picture of that on page 200 in your textbook if you want. But what we're going to do to make this is I've got a blank sheet of paper. I'm going to fold it and tear it in half the long way. Okay, so this way. Fold it, tear it in half. Once again, make really good tight seams. I like to then fold it the other direction, really loosen up that paper. You know me, I like to also lick it a little bit to soften it up. I'll spare you that from having to stare at that. But now I've got that, and I peel it away, and I've got my 2 sheets of paper. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay those 2 sheets of paper as evenly as I possibly can this way. I'm going to grab the tape, and I'm just going to tape those things together. And once again, try to get it as straight as I possibly can. Tape that down. Flip it over, maybe tape the other side also. And get that going. Then I've got it, but I'm not quite ready for a codex yet, because a codex really is folded then in accordion style. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to fold this all the way over in half this way. Line that up. Crease it here. Then I'm going to take that, I'm going to fold that in half again. Line it up. Crease it. I'm going to do that one more time. Fold that over, crease that there. So now I can open it up, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. So now I've got to do this like an accordion. So I'm going to start off, and then I have to fold them the other directions, but I'm folding on those creases. Back and forth, back and forth. Get that going here. Back and forth. And I end up with basically my codex folded in an accordion style. And you can kind of see it this way. Wow, a big accordion, right? There's my codex. This is how they did it. So now that I have my codex, okay, and I've got it folded the way I want, basically what I'm going to do is some things. Let me show you. So here's one that I've already kind of filled out a little bit, just to give you an idea of what's supposed to be on there. Okay, so here we go. And so on the very first or front cover, I've got my Maya Achievements Codex, drawn a little picture here of a codex by Mr. James, period 8, so I got my period number on there. And then when I open it up, my 7 remaining panels, I'm going to have a title for it, and the title comes from the handout of instructions, and you can see that there. So writing, I'm going to have a picture of what the Mayans used to use to write with and how that looked, and I'm going to have 3 sentences underneath that describe some very important things about the Mayan writing and all of that. Then I move to the next one, codex. Draw a picture of a codex, talk about the codex and what it had in it and all that kind of stuff. Astronomical observatories, draw a picture of that, get that on here. So each page will have one of the 7 items that you need to be writing about, your 3 sentences each. Have your picture, put it in color, get a nice title on there, and then you've got your little codex or booklet of all the Mayan achievements. And that's how that works.